was just born on this plane.
So this woman did not know she was pregnant.
Which happens.
Right. She was on an airplane, and
Where was she going?
Hawaii. Ooh, yes. She was going to Hawaii.
For vacation?
Yeah.
Wow.
I could give birth on a plane to Hawaii.
Yeah. Long flight.
Yeah. So, and that's part of the problem. So she was on this plane. She started to get some intense cramping and stomach pains. She went into the bathroom and realized that she was delivering a baby. Didn't know she was pregnant. This woman happened to be very, very lucky that there was a family practice doctor on board as well as 3 NICU nurses. So the doctor helped deliver the baby, take care of the mom, and the 3 NICU nurses that were on board were able to keep the baby stable for the remaining 2 hours of the flight.
Yeah, I know. How
Before,
many weeks was the baby?
I believe it was 30 weeks.
30 weeks.
Yep.
Delivery at 30 weeks, that could have gone so bad.
Right.
Because at 30 weeks, the incidence of breech is about 13 to 14%. So
Right.
this baby could have been breech. Not too big, so probably passed anyway. But this is called luck.
Right, right. And I know one question that people say all the time, because there used to be a show, I think it was on TLC or something, that was, I didn't know I was pregnant, is how could you be 30 weeks and not know that you were pregnant?
Well, we don't know the whole story. We
Right.
don't know the patient. Maybe there are many, it could be psychosocial, sexual, medical history.
Right.
I won't say anything because it's difficult.
Right. But it happens. It does happen.
It happens.
And there are legitimate cases of people that really didn't know that they were pregnant. So
It happens.
It's hard to understand, especially if you've been pregnant and have felt all those physical symptoms. But one thing I've learned in doing this job is everyone's pregnancy is so different that it's hard to really discount that if you aren't living in that person's mind and body. So they landed in Hawaii, and mom and baby both managed the flight okay and were transferred to hospital, and baby is still in the NICU but is doing well, and mom is doing well.
Lucky
Yeah.
for the baby, lucky for the mother and everyone involved.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, American Airlines, all of them, there's no standard. Some says no flight after 38.
Right.
Some says within a week. Some says within 30 days. Otherwise, you need doctor's notes. I mean, I tell my patients, the last month of your pregnancy, you should stay put.
Right.
That's really a common sense thing to do, right?
I don't think the airlines really do anything to check, because I've gotten on a plane before.
Where, today?
No, I wish. Not that far along, but I look pretty much ready to deliver at like 32 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I get big in my second trimester and then kind of balance out. But no, I mean, they've jokingly been like, are you going to deliver on the plane? But they don't ask for any proof of like when my due date is or that I have, doctor's approval to fly. I think the latest I've flown was like 33 weeks.
So there's no standard amongst airlines, and I think I'll tell patients, stay put the last month. In this case, she was 30 weeks. She did not know she was pregnant, which is a complicated story by itself.
Right.
She delivers in the bathroom, and there's a physician who happens to be there, lucky, and then 3 NICU nurses, really, really lucky. Man, I'm just glad I was not on that flight,
Have you ever had any roadside parking lot deliveries, anything?
I've, probably one of the most memorable ones is Toyota Camry, cloth seat, beige.
Oh, time for a new car.
There was just blood everywhere.
Wow.
Had many deliveries in elevators and hallways and whatnot. But luckily not in a plane.
Yeah. Like you said, what luck that she had that staff, that medical staff. And the 3 NICU nurses were ones that already worked together and were going on. Yeah, they were going on a vacation together. So they already were a team and knew how to work together.
Exactly.
And, best case scenario.